Rise and shine.
Good morning and welcome to another groundbreaking episode of Rise and Shine with me, Amelia Crimble.
And me, Susan.
Well, we've got a fab lineup today. A little later on we'll be joining Angela Packett as she interviews a man who's been stuck down a well for over 8 years.
Yes, and we'll be getting some top tips from Felicia Wallace-Dixon Holmes as she'll be telling us how to get the friction out of our leggings.
Ooh.
But we've got a real treat for our viewers.
Well, listeners, Susan.
Funny
listeners.
you should say that because our next show started out on TV, didn't it, Amelia?
That's right, Susan. Now, some of you at home may remember a fab TV soap called Lovers and Losers, which was a hit back in June 2009.
Except that nobody really watched it.
Yes, but there was a very good reason for that, in that sadly the actors' faces didn't match their voices and they had floods of complaints and it was a terrible...
Yes, actually we've just received a text from Sebastian in Egham saying that back in June 2009 he resolved that problem by pulling a woolly hat down over his eyes. Well done, Sebastian.
Well done for thinking of that. But there'll be no need to do that today. So just sit back, close your eyes and enjoy Lovers and Losers. All right, lovey.
Oh, morning, Mrs. C.
Are you all right?
Oh, everything's going wrong.
Is it because they've started construction on the new unsightly Tesco?
It's horrendous. What an eyesore. And the builders, they treat me like a piece of meat.
Maybe it's that fancy new wax barber you're wearing.
Thank you for noticing. Actually, the real reason I popped in was because, well, you know those custard creams that I purchased from you last week?
Oh, yeah?
Well, they're completely out of date.
Darling, what's wrong? You seem so tense all of a sudden.
I'm just distracted, that's all.
Why? You can tell me.
It's Darnell. I'm worried he's not fitting in.
He's a big boy, Delilah. He can look after himself.
I'm his mom, Hugo. I feel like I'm lying to him. I wish I could tell him about us.
I can't have anyone finding out about us. If anyone knew, they'd think that was why I voted for Tescos in the village general meeting. And there'd be hell to pay. I'd lose all my friends. I can't have anyone finding out that we lied about being brother and sister.
Oi, you, Yankee Apple. Go back to where you came from and take your big smack with you.
This place sucks.
Do you really mean that?
Oh, hi Cheryl. I didn't see you there.
You know, it'll get easier.
I just don't think I'm fitting in.
Look, I hope you don't mind me saying, but maybe it's what you're wearing.
Huh?
So I got you these.
What is this?
Don't you know? Oh, well, it's a chunky knit Aran sweater and some Wellington boots. Round here we don't wear bright colours and backwards caps. It's just not the done thing. We wear caps, but they're flat and face forwards.
Oh.
And you should probably think about getting yourself a dog too.
I just don't know why Mom had to move here anyways.
Yeah, why did your mum, professional businesswoman Delilah Cousins, move to this rugged rural village?
I just told you. I don't know.
Oh, why are you crying, little Tommy?
I just heard the news.
Oh, what, the news that Mrs. C has sold a packet of custard creams that were completely out of date, and as a result she's going to have to throw out the entire stock and buy a whole load of new ones from, oh heaven forbid, the new Tesco's when it opens.
No, not that news.
Oh, what news then?
Mr. Grigglesworth said the Tesco's are going to knock down the old cowshed where I was born to make way for their new petrol station forecourt.
Oh, no, we can't have that then, can we? I know. Why don't you go down there and protest?
Oh, all right, Mr. Greggs. I'll just go and sit in there so they can't knock it down.
That's right, you go and do that little thing.
Oh, Mr. Greggs, have you seen little Tommy? I've been looking for him everywhere.
Why, I just set him off the old cowshed.
You did what?
Well, ain't no harm in that, is there?
Actually, Mr. Greggs, there is.
Why's that then?
Tesco's have got permission to knock it down at some point today. Little Tommy's in danger. Well, it's nice to know other people also have problems, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Well, that's all we've got time for this week, but do join us again next week for another groundbreaking and jam-packed episode of Rise and Shine with me, Amelia Crimble.
And me, Susan.
Bye!
Bye.